contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from the bottomless pit, the Boogeyman. Accompanied by Jillian from New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, JBL.
Dodge that bullet. Feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner. He anticipated that move perfectly. He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
I don't think the fans like that one too much. Man, I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. Great reversal. Look at him. He's just radiating confidence, and he's got a lot to be confident about.
Yeah, he looks a little overconfident to me, Cole. That can come back to bite him on it, you know what.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
Like him or not, you've got to admit that the Boogeyman is a master of getting inside the heads of his opponents.
Yeah, he's definitely a freaky dude. Kind of like you, Michael. You're a freaky individual also.
It doesn't seem to me like the Boogeyman has a lot of trouble going toe-to-toe with his opponent's eyes, Taz.
Holy smokes! That was full speed impact right into the table.
And he's not done yet. That monitor cable is cutting off the oxygen and blood flow. Someone's got to stop this. JBL has every advantage you could possibly ask for in his life. Money, talent, fame, and a natural drive to succeed. And I think that's why it's so disappointing to see him act the way he does.
What are you talking about, Paul? Everything JBL does, he does for the WWE fans. He's rich enough that he doesn't even have to put his body on the line night after night. He does it because he's a man of the people.
Oh, please. He does it because the rush he gets from performing for thousands of WWE fans is something that money can't buy. JBL's on an ego trip. It's as simple as that.
That's a disgusting thing to say, Cole. I'm ashamed to be associated with you. JBL is... Oh, man, this is just about the last hole you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? He's a WWE superstar for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz.
This crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now. As shocking and disturbing as the Boogeyman is, Taz, there's a part of me that really enjoys his theatrics.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. This is what we need, more guys around here that want to eat worms and smash clocks into their head.
I think you're forgetting that this is sports entertainment, Taz, and the Boogeyman definitely has the entertainment part of that equation down.
I'll tell you what, Colby, he's looking to put his opponent away right here.
And that pump handle slam might have just done it. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum. He may get the 3 count right here.
He might have gotten a pinfall, Paul, but I'd be real surprised if we didn't see a rematch after that.
I'm with you, partner, and I think these fans are too.
Well, I hope so, Paul. Just when the fans speak, the WWE listens.